Welcome to the RIOT Extra. Today, we have Wendy's new Saucy Nuggets. We're very fortunate. The Wendy's headquarters are nearby the RadioU studios. And so Wendy's, when they test menu items, a lot of times they happen to be available to us. In this case, their new Saucy Nuggets, which in other words are boneless wings. They're just nuggets from Wendy's. We are able to try them. We've got all 4 of their brand new flavors here. We'll see if these are good enough to go nationwide.
And let me tell you, because I was confused. Hudson told me we were going to try these, and I had not heard a thing about them. And so I was just imagining.
The news broke over the holidays, I think.
Yeah.
So
I was imagining based off of your depiction of what they were.
Okay.
Which are some sort of sauced chicken.
Yeah.
Right? And so there's 4 different ones. And I was thinking a boneless wing.
Yeah.
And they are not boneless wings.
No.
They are their chicken nuggets.
Yep.
Tossed in a sauce.
Yes.
It is a nugget toss.
Saucy Nuggets is the actual name of the menu item. And so that's exactly what they are. They are the Wendy's nuggets they already have in the building, and they just have these new sauces, and they put them in like the same container. They put Baconator fries and shake them around a little bit.
And there's 4 different flavors.
Yep.
They've got a garlic parm.
They do.
They've got a buffalo, a standard buffalo. They also have a ghost pepper.
Yes, which visually I'm having a hard time telling those apart. I may have mixed them up on my plate.
They also wrap it up with a traditional honey barbecue.
Yeah.
And I have been vocal with Hudson the past 24 hours that if this honey barbecue is the same honey barbecue that they use on their regular sauces, I'm going to be certainly disappointed.
Yeah.
I want it to be a different barbecue sauce.
Because obviously you could just dip your nuggets in barbecue sauce yourself.
Which I do every single time, so I will know for a fact if this is their standard honey barbecue.
Oh, we're going to find out here. I tend to think it's not the same barbecue because, one, they kind of call it honey barbecue instead of just barbecue, which is what they call the sauce in the packets. And additionally, all the other sauces are new and unique that they don't have elsewise. So I think you're going to get a unique honey barbecue sauce that is different, distinguishable, at least to your sophisticated palate, from their regular barbecue sauce. But we'll find out. You have an order you want to do these in?
I think we need to split up. Should we do the buffalo and ghost pepper back to back? That's the only thing that I think we need to do.
I think we should split them up.
Split them up.
I think we should we should start with garlic parm, then do one of the buffalo or ghost pepper, then honey barbecue, and then the other thing.
Okay.
So garlic parm first.
Garlic parm first.
I have high hopes for the garlic parm. This is, depending on the restaurant, is one of the, if you're getting boneless wings, this is the sauce I would choose at a lot of places.
Which I am not as big of a garlic parm guy.
Okay.
I would never order garlic parm, me personally.
Okay. Now we've had,
but I do like it.
Wendy's has done they did some other garlic parm thing that we tried here, and it was the fries, right?
Yes.
They weren't particularly good.
They weren't
if you
great.
recall that.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember that.
They're no longer on the menu. But hopefully this will be better.
Okay. They look very appealing to the eye. The garlic parm sparkle on there, and the nuggets just always look good. They got a nice crispy nugget.
One thing I like about garlic parm things is always if they're done well, they're so buttery. And this is very buttery. Very buttery. It's got the parm. It's got a good flavor. It got a nice crunch, too.
I was going to say.
The nugget didn't get soggy in transit.
Do you think this feels, bite-wise, just like their nuggets do? Because this feels crispy to me. Does it not?
Yeah, I agree with that. I thought it's just their regular nuggets, but it is. It definitely has a better crunch.
Better crunch by far. Not even close.
Which if they did that, that's actually real surprising. That they would design a whole new nugget that's very similar to the regular nuggets.
Same shape.
Yeah. But
maybe it was some sort of maybe they extra dipped it or something. I don't know. It's crispier.
Yeah, it's extra coated.
For a fact crispier.
But that's a positive.
Yes, it is.
Even though it doesn't look like a standard boneless wing, it kind of does taste. You know what? It's not exactly the same as a regular boneless wing because they'd usually be even more crunchy. But nevertheless, actually, that was pretty good though.
It was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. You want to do one of these two indistinguishable, hotter sauces?
I know which ones are which on my plate.
Oh, you know.
I know which ones are which.
We've got a saucier looking one.
That's buffalo.
Okay.
And the one with all the green speckles on it.
Oh, the green speckles. That's how you tell. All right, let's do that.
That's the ghost pepper.
All right.
We also have a ranch sauce that we could dip with the buffalo ones.
All right. Buffalo. Without the ranch at first.
This one's much saucier.
That's what I was going to say. Saucier.
I'm not grabbing. The other one, the garlic parm, I grabbed with fingers.
Mm-hmm.
This one I am using fork.
This is saucier, although it should be pointed out, prior to us actually starting here, we did, at least for a couple of flavors, and I think buffalo was one of them, we had to shake them up ourselves because visually looking into the thing, you could tell there was a lot of missed coverage.
But once you shake them yourself, it is the container they come in, which many of you will recognize, yet again, same as the
Baconator
fries one, very shakeable. Easily shaken yourself.
I also would say this one is more, it's soggier.
Yeah.
It's saucier
Colder.
and soggier than the garlic parm. And they have gotten colder, even though these were all made supposedly at the same time. They said they made them fresh for me. I actually had to wait.
This one is not crispy.
No, not
the
at all.
garlic parm was very crispy. I'm going to open the ranch. It needs the ranch, I think.
I'm hoping the ranch can improve that. Buffalo is not a flavor that I usually just order. I almost always don't just go with the standard buffalo wing.
I do, usually. I will go with like a medium. Medium buffalo sauce is usually my go-to. So far, I'm disappointed by this one.
The ranch improves that a lot. But I just like ranch. So
very soggy.
It tastes like, that's the knock on that. The flavor isn't bad.
Flavor's okay.
But the knock would definitely be that it was colder and soggier for sure than the garlic parm. It didn't age as well at first.
Not even close.
But yeah, I wish maybe if those were fresh, they'd be better. So honey barbecue next.
Yeah, let's do honey barbecue.
These ones were definitely, when we got them, they were not evenly covered at all. It was pretty sad.
There was nothing on them.
You would be very disappointed if you took off the lid and lost it somehow, and then before you shook up the nuggets yourself, you'd be pretty sad. I feel, because I don't know what you just have some regular nuggets and then some sauce in the bottom of the thing.
Zachariah, also close to where some of these nuggets are being tried out. Where'd you get these nuggets from? Which one in Columbus? Which one is it? Do you know?
There are several locations. However, now this is going to be anybody that's listening that's not from Columbus. This will mean nothing to them. But the Worthington Center location is where I got these from. That's the address. And I also know that they're in the Lewis Center off of 23. Honey barbecue.
Crispy yet again. You have the crisp, right?
Mm-hmm.
These ones are crispy, which makes no sense.
Not as crispy as the garlic parm.
No.
And I am thinking that these cannot be the same as their regular nuggets, which is so shocking to me. I really thought that's what they were doing.
It's not. It is different. It's not like different as in like, whoa, you're going to try these and be like, this is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like a little bit different. A little bit.
Noticeably different.
Yeah, a little bit different.
The honey barbecue.
Which is not a flavor that I would ever order. When I was a child, I would.
No, I guess the first question is that the same barbecue that you are fearful of, even though you like it?
I don't think it is.
Okay, good.
I think it's slightly different.
They get a pass on that. Different nuggets, different barbecue.
Yes.
The honey barbecue, I don't
love it.
I'm questioning it.
I don't know where I stand. I mean, as of right now, that one's above the buffalo. For me, I'm thinking. But I kind of want to go back for another bite of it.
I think I like it better with the ranch, too.
What? Now you can't just be doing the ranch. You can't be saving everything with that ranch.
Mm-hmm. It's really tangy. It's actually really, the honey barbecue is very tangy. It's much tangier than other barbecue sauces that I would typically get. It really pairs well with the ranch. What can I say?
Okay.
All right.
Different barbecue sauce than they have, but not blown away by that one.
Yeah.
But not horrible either.
All right, let's wrap it all up with the ghost pepper flavor, which I get the feeling, I can tell this one's going to be nice and crispy like the garlic parm was.
It looked crispy.
Because it's less saucy. It's it's like a different kind of sauce.
The buffalo and the barbecue, very sauce looking. They look like they were covered in sauce.
Like a little too much. Not too much for flavor, it just gets soggy if you don't eat it instantly.
Whereas if you just by look alone, you can tell that garlic parm's going to be crispy.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the ghost pepper one too you can see the crunch to it.
Yeah, it's cause I don't know what it is. It's a thinner sauce. A thinner sauce.
Be a drier look here.
Oh, but I like the crunch. This is good too. This is so.
See, this is the first one I haven't been able to cut through. I might have to go fingers again, like I probably would have with the garlic parm.
And there's some spice to that one.
This is a finger one. I can grab this one with fingers. Not that saucy.
Just don't put those fingers too close to your eyes because it is
spicy.
This has got a little spice. I mean, it's not overwhelming, but noticeably spicy. If you don't like spicy stuff,
a great
you
crunch.
would not like these. But the crunch is good. I love the texture of that, though.
Now, this is unique.
Mm-hmm.
This is unique.
That's so wild. It's so... I'm just so thrown that I was just wandering into this expecting a regular Wendy's nugget with sauce all over it. It's pretty hot, yeah.
This is pretty hot.
Maybe you need some ranch.
I'm going to need ranch. And I like spicy. This is hot.
Well, I like that with the ranch.
Now, we didn't get them. You can get them spicy nuggets, right?
That's true. And now knowing that the nuggets are different, I'm kind of regretting that we didn't get any of these as the spicy version.
I said we should have.
Your eyes are watering enough over there with
if these were spicy. If this one right now I'm holding, if this was the spicy nuggets, I would be trembling.
Yeah, you would. You'd be shaking in your seat. I didn't expect to like the ghost pepper one that much. That's good. That is good. I have a definite ruling, and that is the garlic parm and ghost pepper ranch, or it's not ghost pepper ranch. The garlic parm and ghost pepper, because of the style of them and the crunch and how they're different from the actual nuggets.
Way better.
Those are worth ordering. Real good. The buffalo ones I would probably stray away from completely because it's not a flavor I prefer, and they're too wet and soggy. And the honey barbecue, you know what? Like the garlic parm, let me put it this way. I could put that up against Buffalo Wild Wings. It's not better, but it's a lot cheaper. And so it's comparable as far as like, if I was debating and I wanted to save money, I'd probably go with the Wendy's. The honey barbecue, I wouldn't. I'd strongly prefer going to B-dubs.
Good morning, KC says good morning, brothers.
Good morning.
As I have a similar breakdown as you do.
Mm-hmm.
The garlic parm and the ghost pepper, which coming into this, these would be the two I would probably be less likely to order. If I had just blankly gone to Wendy's solo by myself and I looked at the menu, I for sure would have ordered the buffalo because I always get buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have maybe considered honey barbecue if I was ordering for a group of people. But the garlic parm, ghost pepper, much better than those two. Those two are worth trying if you like wings, nuggets, whatever at Wendy's. If you want to mix it up, the ghost pepper's hot.
Yeah, so it is shockingly warm.
If you don't like hot stuff, then I would just say go with the garlic parm and just order that and you're going to like it. But if you like hot stuff, then you can try that. The honey barbecue is okay. Not really worth ordering for me.
Yeah.
And then the buffalo also. And I like buffalo. That's my go-to. I would not tell you to order that. Don't order that.
Yeah. I think the honey barbecue, like, even though it's a different sauce and a different nugget, it really isn't that much of a different experience than getting a regular Wendy's nugget and dipping it in honey barbecue. The other ones are at least they're different completely.
Completely different.
A very distinctive, different menu item from just getting the nuggets, which I can't stress enough. I was very surprised by that.
By that crispy, crunchy.
But,
good stuff.
Yeah.
And how much do these cost? This is important too.
Oh, that's good.
Go over price.
That's a good question. The Saucy Nuggets for a 6-pack, we got a 6-pack of each of the flavors, $3.09.
6-pack is $3.
Okay. When you think about that, like again, comparing it to Buffalo Wild Wings, that's basically 50 cents a wing, a boneless wing. When does that happen at Buffalo Wild Wings? I don't know that it ever does. So that gives these Wendy's, makes them a little more tempting, of course. Whereas versus a standard, not sauced 6-pack of Wendy's nuggets.
I was just going to look that up.
From the same location.
How much?
It looks like that would be, that's surprisingly cheap. $2.39.
Okay, so it's $1 more for the sauces.
Yeah.
They're completely different.
Yep. And the nuggets are better. The nuggets are, if you got, what would be funny would be to get the Saucy Nuggets naked.
That'd be wild.
Because I think they'd be better. I think they'd be better than the regular Wendy's nuggets.
Casey says, you're making me hungry, but I need to eat breakfast first. That's true.
I was also going to say, I broke down some of the locations for Zachariah and anybody in Ohio that might want to try these. The way I figured it out, though, is I had gone to the one near the closest one to the RadioU studio. They didn't have it. They didn't have any signs about it or anything. I looked on the website, on their app. They didn't have it. But the locations that do have it, if you go into online order, you will clearly see Saucy Nuggets. It's its own section in there. So that's the quickest way to be able to tell if your location has it.
So they have the normal ones sauce. They also have the spicy one sauce.
Yeah.
This is $1 more than regular nuggets, but totally worth it.
I think the garlic parm.
Yeah.
And the ghost pepper, if you want something spicy, definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it. Something to mix it up. For me, if I'm going to Wendy's, I always get chicken nuggets almost every time. I'll do like a biggie bag or something like that, and I'll get chicken nuggets because I like their nuggets.
Yeah.
I would mix it up every now and then with one of these, maybe. It wouldn't be an every time order because I do like the regular nuggets as well.
Well, you think when you get a bag too, that kind of drives your cost down even a little more when you're pairing it with the burger and whatever, like coming with the meal. And obviously these don't work that way. But to me, here's what I typically do is I get the bag, the 5 for $4 or whatever, and then upgrade to Baconator fries. These might be a better treat to upgrade to if they would let you do that in the future than the Baconator fries, which I love a lot. But if I was going to upgrade one or the other, it'd be a tough call because their fries on their own, not that great. Their nuggets on their own, better than their fries on their own. But the garlic parm, maybe more fun than, it feels like more exciting than the Baconator fries. It's a tough call. It really is tough.
Do you think these get picked up?
It's tough because they took long enough to prepare. Granted, I went real early in the lunch, before anybody normally. I may have been the first person today to order these because most people probably don't even know they're there. But they took a long time. I sat there for about 10 minutes and I had ordered ahead. So based off of that, I don't know. But then again, it's rare, right, that they test something in a few areas and then don't bring it national eventually. So I feel like these probably are headed to a national. I mean, they made a whole new nugget just for this. So I feel like that all that time spent, all that R&D has got to eventually pay off.
Zachariah said, what's the calorie counts? I have no idea. I was trying to find it. I'm struggling to.
Let me tell you.
Casey says, it costs a lot, and if it tastes good and great, it's worth the money. If it tastes not good and not worth it, then that makes sense.
Good call. Let's see. Honey barbecue, a 6-piece, $3.30. Garlic parm, $4.40. They must really, I mean, that's just all butter right there, probably. 6-piece buffalo, $3.10. And a ghost pepper. What? You can tell. The ghost pepper, 470 calories for 6.
470, huh?
They just loaded up. That and the garlic parm, it's just like they just douse it in a stick of butter for a 6-piece, I believe. They do. And it tastes good, though. It's so good. I give the garlic parm and the ghost pepper ranch both big thumbs up. If that's not clear, you know what you got to do with these? You got to get a Frosty with the ghost pepper because they're so spicy.
They are spicy.
I wish I did that. I had enough rewards points. I could have done it.
I know. I was going to tell you to get us Frosties too.
Yeah, I should have done that.
The garlic parm's so crispy. I just took another bite of it. So crispy, and the ghost pepper is just hot.
I think to sum this all up, The garlic parm and the ghost pepper ranch, it's rare that we have a food fight item that actually drastically beats our expectations in a shocking way. And the ghost pepper and the garlic parm, both for me, they did that. That's rarefied air for these Wendy's saucy nuggets.
It is pretty impressive. The honey barbecue in Buffalo were about exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
That's about the level of saucy nuggets that I expected, and it was not great. But the ghost pepper and garlic parm, much better. Talking about the calories, ouch, that's killing my calorie diet for the day. Yeah, this is not good for the diet.
If you get, sometimes getting chicken is actually the way to go. Even nuggets, they're surprisingly
not too bad.
Yeah, but not these. Not the good sauces, anyways. All right, this is good. The garlic parm, good enough to save everything.
Now we need to try them with the spicy underneath.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I would like to.
Because
probably not for the show.
These are the normal nuggets with these sauces on top, but you can also get the spicy version with the sauces on top, and I don't know how hot that ghost pepper one would be. Probably too hot for me, but I'd be willing to try it.
I normally order the spicy ones, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
I order the regular ones.
I always get the spicy ones.
I used to always do spicy, and now I always do the regular ones. I haven't done spicy in a long time.
I always do the spicy, but I was nervous how that would interact, too, with the garlic parm. Now I do want to know. I really want to know. And the ghost pepper ranch, I don't know why I keep saying that, because they have a ghost pepper ranch sauce. But the ghost pepper with the spicy just makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to give an overall grade?
It's hard to overall grade it out.
Yeah.
I think that the garlic parm and ghost pepper, like we've said, were good enough to where this was a successful food fight. Mm-hmm. Because had it just been the buffalo and honey barbecue sauces,
can you imagine?
That would have been trash.
Or if the garlic parm and ghost pepper were on that level.
It would not have been good.
Yeah.
I would say, yet again, if you're going to Wendy's and these are in your area, you should try either. You don't have to try them both because they're very different.
Yeah.
And you can get the gist. If you're a spicy person, try the ghost pepper. It's hot. If you're not a spicy person, try the garlic parm. Very good.
Yep. I give those like 4 each, 4.75, 4.8. Very high.
Yeah, very good, very good. I would give them like probably like 4.3s, 4.4s.
Yeah.
It's like I would order it. If I go, I'll try it again. I'll eat it again probably sometimes, but it won't surpass me getting the regular nuggets on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
I would still take the daily nuggets on my biggie bags every time. But I will probably mix it up every now and then with these if they did hit the U.S. nationwide.
Yeah, we shall see. Hopefully, we're lucky enough to try them. Hopefully, everyone one day will get the pleasure of Wendy's saucy nuggets. That's the worst of the riot. Extra, our bonus podcast, our bonus live video too. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll catch you guys soon.